Hello everyone. In this today's video, we are going to see the how can we change the EC2 instance type using the lambda function automatically. So this is my server application server. The current instance type is a T2 micro. So I want to change this to the T3A. I want to upgrade this server type to the T3 medium or T3A medium using the lambda function. So let's navigate to the lambda function. So most of the organization, the QA servers, after the employee finish their work, after that time we will reduce their size to for the cost optimization in the production environment. So this is kind of like very helpful to change the server type automatically using lambda function rather than manually go and there select that server and stop it, then it modify the instance type and then start it. Lambda function will automatically stop it, then modify the instance type and start it at automatically. So first of all, you need to click on the create. You need to create one function for modifying the lambda function, modifying the EC2 instance type. So click on create function, select the author from scratch option, then name your function. Like I'm giving the name as a modify EC2 type. Then select the runtime as Python. So I'm going to choose the Python 3.10 version right now. So we will keep this lambda default execution rule and click on the create function. So this is our code that we are going to use for an modify an EC2 instance. So here our lambda function is successfully created. So copy this code and paste in the paste it here in the code section. So this is the Python code. So this code is for changing, modifying the EC2 instance type. And click on the deploy option. So first of all, make sure go to your configuration section in the lambda function, and here you will see the timeout means lambda execution timeout. So if that within the 3 second that EC2 instance type is not changed, then lambda will stop their operation after the 3 seconds. So for modifying the EC2 instance, it takes around 2 to 3 minutes. So give the timeout as a 3 minutes. Change it to the 3 second to the 3 minute and click on the save option. So once this is done, so in this code you don't need to mention your EC2 instance ID. So for mentioning this EC2, you need to click on the first, you need to configure your test event, then name as a modify server type event. And in the event JSON section, paste your EC2 instance ID in this format. So like this, and change your EC2 instance. Just let me copy my EC2 instance ID. So this is my EC2 instance ID. Copy it and paste it here. Once this is done, you can add here multiple EC2 instance ID. For now, I have only one EC2 instance, so I have added only one and click on the save option. Once this is done, we will test our lambda function. So again click on deploy and then click on the test option. So here you will see that the our operation is failed due to the you are not authorized to perform this operation. Means the lambda function we have created have not not able to stop that server because we have not given EC2 permission to this lambda function. So again click on the configuration. In the permission section you will see this role for an role that is used to give permission to the services. So lambda is our services and this role is used to give the EC2 instance permission to the lambda function. So let me check, because we have only enabled the default the execution role. So I think so EC2 permission is not present in this role. So click on the attach policies and search for the EC2. So here you will see this Amazon EC2 full access and click on the add permission. You can rather than giving the full permission, you can also specify the stop instance, start instance, then snapshot permission to this lambda lambda function. So for the demo purpose, I have given the full EC2 full access to the lambda function. So again come to the code section and again we will test this function. So execution has been started. So let me check this lambda function is going to, so this operation is now, this lambda function is now working. So first he will stop the our server and then start it again. So let me check my, so in the code I have mentioned the value of our my EC2 instance server is a T3 micro. So now my server is T2 micro, so lambda will change it to the T2 micro to the T3 micro. So here you can say our lambda function has successfully changed the server time from T2 micro to the T3 micro. So let me change the server type to the T3 dot medium. And whenever you are making changes in this code section, always click on deploy, so your changes will be reflected, and then you can click on the test option. The current T3 micro in the code I have configured it to the T3 medium. So let's see how it is go. Like it takes around 1.5 minute for executing this operation. It has been almost 40 seconds. Still is in the server in stopping state. So till that time we will check the how can we configure the trigger to our EC2 instance. So I think now it's completed. So let me check the server type. So here you can check that we have successfully changed our server, changed our server type from a T3 micro to the T3 medium. T3 medium. So now next and important step is how can we configure the trigger, means cron. So with the specific time, like for example in the morning at 7 a.m. you want to change the EC2 instance type from a T3 micro to the T3 micro. How can you automatically do this. So here in the lambda function we have option add trigger. So the select the source of a trigger. So we are going to choose an Amazon event bridge rules. So click on a create new rule and select the modify instance type. In the schedule expression you have two options. One is a cron and read expressions. So most commonly used expression is a cron expression. So click on this link and here you will see get the references of your cron expressions. So first field is a minute, then we have hours, then day of month, and day of the week. So it is kind like different from a Linux operating system crons. So first you need to type cron, then bracket, then minutes, then hours, for example in the morning, then you have day of a month, then month, then day of the week. For example, you want to implement the Monday to Friday only, and then the asterisk means year, and click on the add. So we have successfully added a cron expression. So this cron expression may vary, time value may vary, depends on your region. So I am in currently in the North Virginia region. So if you are in using any another region like Mumbai region, so where you need to check the your time zone, and according to that you can implement the cron expression. If you want to check the cloud next future 10 triggers, then you need to visit the CloudWatch console. The CloudWatch console, in the left hand side you have events option. In the events option you have rules option. So the recently created rule you will see here, and so once you click on that rule you will get this next 10 trigger dates 7 a.m. 7 UTC. So if you want to convert to the local time zone, like now it's showing that the 12:30 p.m. according to the my local time zone. So that's all in this today's video. We have successfully implemented an lambda function to modify our instance type according to our need, and also we have set up for that cron expression using an Amazon CloudWatch event rules. So in the description I will give you this code, so you will run test it to your AWS environment. And thank you for the watching the video. If you have any doubts, queries, let me in the comment section, and thank you for the watching the video.